Hi everyone, it's Michelle from Country Morning Creations, and I am back with my monthly journal. If you have not followed me before, I make a brand new journal. Oops, I'm getting some stuff out of the way here. I make a brand new journal every month to write in. I can't wrap my brain around a big thick journal, so I've gone to creating something new every month. And this is what I've done this month. This is very different from any of the journals I've made in the past. Traditionally, my journals are just made out of a cardstock with some decorative points on the front. This one I went for a completely shabby chic feel, and it has this muslin that I absolutely love, and it's got a lot of pink. And when I say a lot of pink, I even used avocado dyed paper throughout this journal as pink. I mean, just pink, pink, pink. So I do want to show you here, when I get done showing you this journal, what I did with my journal from last month. So I've been experimenting with some different papers. I believe it was July. Yep, July I did parchment, coffee dyed parchment paper. September, August. Anyway, I did parchment paper, then I did all black paper. This one's all pink paper. There we go. Brain's dead. So let me talk about what's on the cover here. I've sewed all the way around, so I have actually sewn the fabric to the inside of this cardstock. There we go. It's 12 by 12 cardstock by Prima. And so I sewed the fabric to it, and then I stitched again. And you can see the stitching here where I stitched again this piece of calico. And then Stephanie from My Porch Prints had sent me some happy mail, and I received that today, and I had to use it right away. So let me point out what all I have on here. And basically, other than the fabrics, everything else is from her. So I have some lace and some pretty pink satin ribbon. Oh, and I left all the threads too. So this is pretty shabby and grungy. Then I stitched around this card, and this card was actually the card she sent me with a little note. So the note is still on it. And some fussy cut flowers, some of this pearl trim. This is just some cute little mini tags. This one says live. Then in here I have an envelope that is part of her printable kits with a postcard inside of it. This all just tucks right back into here. We'll flip it around even, just for fun. And then on the inside I've kept this very blank. So this won't take but a minute, but pretty much what I've done, it's all avocado dyed paper. I do have some flips. I used pieces that she sent me. So this is actually part of a file folder that she sent me. This is a page of some gorgeous, gorgeous printables. I don't know, can you see the lace in that? I hope you can. It's really pretty and lacy. This was a doily she sent me. Some more of this paper. Look at this with the really pretty cutouts on the edge. I used embroidery floss for the signatures to hold everything together. Oops, I pulled a piece of thread right through there. Oh well. So this is the other side of that really pretty paper, and another flip. So this is pretty much, again, the rest of it I've kept it very blank and very plain. That's the other half of that. And you come all the way to the end. I love these flowers. So that is my journal for this month. And yes, I managed to knock a glue bottle off. That's the way my desk is. Ignore the glue bottle. All right, let's get over to this. So I'm super, super stoked about this and can't wait to use that. And then this was the journal that I made that was all black paper. I'm going to flip through here kind of quick. So I've done a lot of decorating. I used some printables from Planning Janny and different washi tapes from, I think it's Junk Journal Pages Addict is the Instagram that they have. So being black paper, I had to use white ink. I had some white pens that I was using. Honestly, I was not really fond of them because they didn't seem to always work. And so there was different things. I also used a bunch of Tim Holtz pieces in here. I used white sticker paper and then stamped the dates on them. So really, I loved all the planning Janny with this. And lots of, like I said, black and white. And then I'll show you what happens when I ran out of white ink. So I have all of these different things in here. This was a piece that I made into a bigger flip. That again is from Prima. And then we hit where I ran out of white ink. So I glued in some coffee dyed paper, but I kept going. And then here's another flip. Miracles happen when you believe. I love that song. Then I picked up a set of pens that one was silver, one was white, and one was gold. This was a lot of fun for black paper. So if you ever do a journal with all black paper, or you're looking to buy things, use black paper in your journals, I highly recommend grabbing some metallic pen. That is a lot of fun. So basically this was my journal for this month, and this is where I kept trying to get inks to work on the back. I couldn't get them to work. It is now time to put my next journal in here, and I really hope that it will fit. Let's give it a shot. This is a reusable book cover that I'm using, and I made this for my journals. That way I don't have to make a new formal journal cover, and then these all go into a binder at the end of the month. If you are interested in finding out how to make one of these for yourself, I will include the link for the class that I have on how to make a reusable book cover, these monthly journals, and your final binder for 3 to 6 months, depending on how big you make your journals. So that actually fits in there. It's a little chunky already, but I think a lot of that has to do with the way I made the cover. And that, ooh, look, the lace sticks out the bottom. That's pretty too. Okay, I'm done. I'm done being a little bit distracted. Crazy night. And I hope I've inspired you to be creative.